Alrighty. Hello everyone, welcome back to another playthrough of Alan Wake. We're currently in chapter 5, The Clicker, and it says this: cross the transformer yard. Stranded by the helicopter, Wake has to cross the transformer yard and reach the decommissioned power plant Cynthia Weaver lives in on foot. The reason for him doing this is because he listened to a song by the old Asgardians or something like that. And in the song, they talk about this woman of light, like the Lady of Light. And Wake thinks that refers to Cynthia Weaver, who I think was the woman we met pretty early on in the game, who was like, "Don't be careful of the darkness, Sonny. You might get murdered," or that lady. So I think it's her, and we're going to go see her to see if she knows anything about this shadow presence that has taken Alice and all that good stuff. We had gotten that, so now we can move on up. Shoot, we're gonna die. We don't have a lot of stuff, yo. I got one flashbang, one flare, 13 rounds, and 42 rounds. More $13 and 42 rounds. Oh crap. What? Oh. Electricity kill him. On account when we start now. So.
I recognize the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
Trust no one of that, yeah. So by having the experience of both war and then slavery, he starts to understand what his father told him at the beginning of the show when his father was murdered. His father said that basically a true warrior doesn't need a sword to fight. And baby Thorfinn, when he was like 6 years old, didn't understand what the heck that even meant. How can you do that? But by experiencing war, by experiencing slavery, he was finally able to understand what his father was trying to tell him. And I don't want to spoil it because, again, I couldn't do it justice. I couldn't.
Hold it right there!
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it!
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
Hello, old lady.
It's in the well-lit room.
But,
Excuse me?
What you'll need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Oh, we won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, I got a secret route, a lit route, old water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's draining all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
okay. So I need to cut the
Let me
power
guess,
to the yard.
You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. Kill switch is outside.
Yes, ma'am. Let me go get that. But yeah, lovely story. Lovely story. So proud of Thorfinn finally growing from that angry, hateful, murderous young man to that strong, courageous, kind, sweet, beautiful man he was at the beginning. I mean, he was at the end of the show. It was... Oh, crap. Dang. Whoops. Alright, let's try this again. It was... I will say it's not for everyone. If you're really into like action and just solely action and not like character development, then you may not like this show. Like, I kind of find it similar to AOT. AOT had some episodes where it was a lot of expositional stuff. A lot of story stuff, a lot of character development or regression stuff. And
sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
And you know, Villain Saga's kind of like that too. It had some episodes where just like a lot of reading, a lot of characters just standing around talking, giving speeches. So if that's not your kind of thing, then you may not like the show. But I'm kind of similar. I also really like action-packed shows. Like, that's why I like Tokyo Ghoul so much. That's why I liked
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
you know, other, again, action-packed shows like Jujutsu Kaisen and stuff like that a lot. But this show was kind of refreshing.
If I could figure out the gates, I could use them to get to the kill switch.
Happy lady. So
This way, young man. Follow me. Come, the pipe's empty now. We're ready to go.
he was so
This way.
strong,
We need to go.
so courageous.
Both Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident.
Jeez.
And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring it back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. Which looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my game, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built the well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story. And none of us will survive to see it. The darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me. In television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light. The darkness stays with you. You sustain. This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! Sweet little...
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
He sucks though. Sorry. Oof.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
I mean, it's on fire. What was that? Why are you lifting your arms up in the air, bro?
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
Yeah, if anyone knows, it's her. But yeah, he truly became a beautiful man. Like the epitome of a good man. I was so proud of that kid. So proud. That's all I kept saying after finishing the show. I didn't cry. That's a good thing. I did not cry. I thought I would, but I didn't. Came kind, came courageous, came articulate. Like he was so sweet and gentle, but he's also very strong and brave. This beautiful combination. Such a great man. Get a man like Thorfinn, is what I say. I was so proud of him. So yeah, good show. Vinland Saga was good. The Well Bloom. Again, not for everyone. I can understand why some people would be like, not my vibe. I get it. Yeah, like, again, I was like that almost at a point too, because it has some dull points.
Barry! Barry!
But
Hang in there, I'm coming!
it was well done.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I don't know what
I
that
have a
means.
different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
No one cares, Barry.
How's that?
The Flaming Eye of Mordor?
Laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
Yeah, not for everyone, but if you're looking for just like a story with, because the cool thing about it is Thorfinn ends up being a lot like his father, thinking like his father, having ambitions like his father. And you see his father at the beginning of the show, how he thinks, how he talks, and you don't understand how he came to these conclusions.
Most of your night running uphill while a crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe. You know your helicopter crash landed in Tiger Spring.
Please shut up.
This is a bad idea. I know we're gonna regret this.
Then you watch Thorfinn go through similar things because his father, Thors, he was a warrior too. So you watch Thorfinn go through everything he did and come to the conclusions Thors did. It's great. It's pretty well done. So if you're like all about character development and all that stuff, then you'll enjoy it.
Crap, there's more than one of them!
Nothing moves like that. It's impossible.
Well, I dealt with these things a couple times by myself.
Too fast. I can't get a shot. Farther. Where'd that one go?
we safe?
Shut up and keep moving.
Wow. I think we're okay.
I'm so tired, Bear, if you can't tell. I'm sick of him.
Al, I got a bad feeling.
Can you shut up, please? Just keep moving.
Oh, I can't take much more of this.
Well, then you can just stay here then, sir. How about that? I can't.
Wait, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
Uh-huh.
Hear something moving around.
Heads up! Here they come!
Oh no! Oh no!
They're coming! We have to hold them off!
I know, ma'am. What do you think I'm doing?
No, you don't! Oh, no, you don't!
This is the slowest elevator in the world.
It is very slow.
It's almost here, Wake. Just hold on! No, you don't! It's here! Out! Let's go! Way back!
Get in the elevator. Get in it.
Al, the button.
Why don't you hit the button? Why do I have to hit the button?
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wade?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
I could try.
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Let's be careful, okay?
Jeez, I hate this.
There were stairs. Oh, they're blocked. Never mind. Great music. Mappa is very, very good. Well, he's old and gross and stupid. He can't run worth nothing. What? Oh, here we are. He's not gross. He's just old, stupid. Why are you running? Stand still.
It was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the Velvet Room for many, many years now. There's no shadow in the Velvet Room. Our is fail-safe, and both of the homes are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
Boy, you don't sit still. Yeah, they do a really good job. I need to listen to Jujutsu Kaisen. Because Villain Saga is phenomenal.
It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
The music in Villain Saga is so good. So good.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
So this is what's
The
supposed
page
to
was
stop all this?
autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written.
Weird.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Awesome.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song.
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Departure, episode 6. New York City 2 years ago.
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking. The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
Must have some strong painkillers.
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
You have one new message.
Al! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. Yeah, she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show!
The Harry what? Harry Garrett Show.
Thank you everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop. Yeah, good read. Go buy it. No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here. Is that wise? No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan. Wow, thanks. Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And Now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Dang.
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for a Sam. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you.
At least I've been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Hey, honey. Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you gonna start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
She literally asked if you wanted an aspirin, you idiot.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and
Jeez.
passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal and you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
Bright Falls, the present day.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver,
What?
close the door when I leave.
Why are you crying? Bro, get off me.
Good luck, Al.
See you later.
I will say sometimes the voice acting in this game is not the best.
When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
Alrighty, that's where we're gonna go then. Cauldron Lake.
Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this. Having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed, there would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Alright, here you go. The freak is that? Oh crap. Whoop! And we're drowning. Wait, what did it say? I kind of want to finish chapter 6 today, but each chapter seems to be about an hour. I wonder if I should stop there, actually. Yeah, let me stop there, actually. We've been playing, I think, for about an hour or so. We're almost done. I think we have one more playthrough. And then we'll be done. So, hour 20. I feel that's a pretty good amount of time. Okay, yeah, we'll stop there. So making really good progress. We're in the very last chapter of the game. We probably have one more playthrough, and then we'll be on to something else. So it says this: get to Cauldron Lake. Wake now knows that he can finish this and rescue Alice, but first he needs to reach Cauldron Lake and the cabin where it all began. So we're going back to where the room where it happened, or to the room where it happened. Good times, good things. Go watch Vinland Saga if that's your vibe. I enjoyed it very much. Mappa killing it. A lot of good shows out there. I think what I'm gonna watch next is because it's crazy. Black Butler, the next season came out. The first season episode for that came out. Fire Force season 3, the first episode of that came out. And then I found another show, Pandora Hearts. I'm concerned about that one because it got a cute little blonde boy in it, and my record with cute little blonde boys in animes is not very good. They always get jacked up somehow. So I think this might be a similar situation. We'll find out. And then I also have to watch To Abandon the Sacred Beast, which is also Mappa. And that one looks really good. Animation looks fire. The story sounds interesting. I'm with it. My sister told me about it. It's only 12 episodes. I can get that done in a day if I try hard enough. But I think I'm going to binge through Pandora Hearts because that one's a bit longer. And I'll watch To Abandon the Sacred Beast during the week. Because I'm trying to watch like 2 animes at the same time. One I binge during the weekend. And then the other one I watch during the week after I get home from work while I eat my snack. So yeah, good times. All right, so yeah, we probably have one more playthrough of this, and then we'll be on to something else. Finally, we've been playing this for a while now, so I'm looking forward to moving on. All right, so that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next playthrough. Bye bye.